is up, guys? Now I'm NarendraTheComic, and right now we're just going to be talking about a film that I really like. It's not really a review. It's not going down that route. It's just particular things about this certain film that I really love. Now the film's called Tag. It's a pretty small budget film. I think it had a budget like 15 or 20 million. It's made about 70 million so far. So really it's struggling. I guess it's just probably turned a profit now, but it's a film which I think is severely underrated. And is probably my favorite film of the year. And I see a lot of films, new releases wise. I wrote them down. I've seen The Avengers, Black Panther, Jurassic World, Deadpool 2, Ready Player One, Rampage, 12 Strong, The Commuter, Den of Thieves, Game Night, Tomb Raider, Pacific Rim Uprising, A Quiet Place, and Tag. So I've seen like 14 new release films this year. In cinemas or through streaming afterwards, and I would have to say it's my favorite film of the year. Like, Avengers is incredible, and Black Panther was good, and Deadpool was phenomenal, but none of them gave me the feeling that this film gave me. It was a very human story, and the fact that it's real, and this idea that the idea of the film is this group of friends from the age of like 10 or something played tag their whole life. So during the month, a particular month of the year, they would all play tag against each other for their whole life. So when they're 30 years old, the 1 month a year, they're going to play tag with each other. So they come up with the most inconceivable plans as to what to do with each other. Now obviously the film heightens some of these instances, but at the end of the film you see some of the situations, and they really did stay true to some of the source material there with the ideas that they had in terms of how to tag someone. It's a very clever idea for a film. The extent to which how much of it's true is a bit questionable, but regardless of that, the tonal nature of this film was really something special. It was a feel-good film. It had really some emotional notes in there, and characters had drive for one reason or another. And yes, it is just a silly comedy film, but for me, it is probably in my 10 favorite films of all time. And yes, I acknowledge I have a very odd 10 favorite films of all time list, but it might get in there. And Jeremy Renner seemingly broke his hands, both his arms, sorry, on the first day of shooting, or the first week of shooting. But man continued filming. He's like, nope, guys, I gotta power through. I would assume is that I've got another film to shoot in a couple of months. So the man is a workhorse. Jeremy Renner really is. He's endless. He's taken on that Tom Cruise persona. You know, Tom Cruise, like, he'll like break a bone and be like, we'll continue finishing the day of shooting. I feel like Jeremy Renner is taking on some of that Tom Cruise persona from Mission Impossible, where he'll just be like, nope, I broke both my arms. Okay, well, I can still use my face to just do the close-ups, right? I don't know, but it seems like that's the type of guy he is. He's a workhorse. I think I could watch this film like 30 times and not be bored with it, which is an incredible feat. I do. I mean, I have to watch it a second time and judge if I can do that. But it seems like one of those where I can just endlessly watch this. It feels like a Spy to me. Spy had that feel where it was a very clever, unique, funny concept, and I can watch that film dozens of times. I've watched it dozens of times, and this has that same pizzazz about it. Jon Hamm was great in it. I love some Hamm. He's that older spice that sometimes everyone needs in life. Ed Helms was good. He was basically the main protagonist of the film, and he did, as I said, he had good motivation, good drive when you come to the end of it. And Isla Fisher, alright? Isla Fisher is a crazy motherfucker. In this film, she's just nuts. She's bonkers. She's like a rabid dog. Like, it's crazy. I wouldn't want her as like my wife, because she's a bit intense. In this character, I mean. But like, Jesus. I mean, I suppose you want a partner who can like take on the things you enjoy, but I think she takes it a bit far in this film. It's still funny. It's funny to watch. So aside from her being a nut job, Jake Johnson's in this film as well. He does a good job as the stoner guy. Sort of fits that role pretty well. Yeah. Overall, it was just a fun film. I just want to say that it's just an enjoyable film that I think everyone will take something away from it. So I'm not saying it should be nominated for an Oscar or something silly like that. I mean, I know people are saying stuff like Black Panther should be nominated for an Oscar. Get your head out your ass. That film really shouldn't be nominated for Best Picture. Just saying. Just saying. I know I'll get shit for that, but I'd probably prefer to see this film nominated. I had more fun with it. It was more enjoyable. The dialogue was a bit shitty sometimes, but I feel it was all improvised, so like, you sort of get a pass with it. If you can, go and see this film. It's basically coming out of cinemas now, so there's not really much of a chance to go and see it in cinemas. I said I did want to see it in cinemas just to give it the money, because I knew it wasn't going to make a shit ton. But I mean, hey, at least it turned a profit. That's the good thing. And anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel down there. If you didn't, then Black Panther himself is gonna come after you. I'm sure a lot of fanboys, you know, would come after me if they watched this video. I mean, you know, it's just the truth, guys. Black Panther was a good film, all right, but it wasn't a great film. Just be honest with yourselves. Honesty is the best policy. And you don't want that. You really don't. Man is a savage. He kills people now. He did. He killed Killmonger. And you don't want that. You really don't. So just subscribe to avoid that. I've been NarendraTheComic. You have been great. And I'll see you next time. Skadoosh.